right, so I'm going to be going over how to stake Algorand on Binance US for passive income. Now, crypto staking is something I've personally got more into in the last 6 to 12 months for coins I don't typically trade much and just hold for the long term. So if you're thinking about getting into Algo with the intention of holding it for a while, then you're definitely going to like how this works on Binance US. And of course, as I am getting into this, if you wanted to get started, I'll have some bonus sign up and resource links in both the description and comments. Now, I've got my account pulled up, which has around 4K in it at the moment, holding mainly the Engine coin. And yes, I definitely love Engine. I would definitely recommend looking into that one. Now, as far as buying goes, it's pretty straightforward. You actually can set up recurring purchases for individual coins. I'll show you Algorand as an example, but you can do like the daily, weekly, and monthly buys, which is pretty cool. Now, before I get into how the staking works on Binance US, I wanted to give a quick overview for what Algorand is. So Algorand is one of a number of newer projects seeking to expand the possible use cases for cryptocurrency by accelerating transaction speeds and reducing the time it takes transactions to be deemed final on its network. Now, Algorand was officially launched in 2019. It seeks to achieve these attributes through decisions that deviate from how cryptocurrencies have been traditionally designed. Now, most notably, Algorand distributes the Algo cryptocurrency as it introduces it into its economy with each new block and everyone who holds a certain amount of the currency in its wallets. Now, Algorand further enables users to create smart contracts, programmatic agreements for building decentralized applications, and tokens that represent both new and existing assets. So now let's get into the good part here, guys, and this is how the staking works for Algorand on Binance US. Now, what's crazy is you can get a juicy 8 to 10% annually, which is pretty amazing. And honestly, it makes buying Algo on Binance US very enticing. Now, when it comes to getting paid, this interest is usually paid out in the beginning of each month back into the asset you own. So, it's not going to go into cash in your account. It's just going to be reinvested into, Algorand or whatever other coins they allow for staking on here. Now, I didn't even realize I owned Algo. It's been on my watch list for a while, but I actually owned, I think, maybe a few coins of it. So I'm going to show you the rewards payouts. Now, you're going to notice that it's a little bit all over the place, but usually when you're getting paid this interest, it's somewhere between, like the 1st and 10th of each month. And I actually checked VeChain because I had some VeChain being paid out as well over the last few months. And it's kind of just in that range of between the 1st and the 10th. So when you see this, you just click on your rewards and it's just going to pull up a history of how you've been paid. Now, another thing I wanted to do here was pull up Algorand on CoinMarketCap because honestly, the project I think is ranked number 15 or it's at least in the top 20. So, clearly it's doing well and there's a lot of interest in it. Now, I am a little bit upset thinking about this because I almost got into Algorand back when it was around like 30 to 40 cents, but I never pulled the trigger on it. And it's not like it's too late to buy Algorand, but obviously getting those massive gains that I could have got, and I feel like that's how it is with cryptocurrency. It's like you don't pull the trigger, you miss something, and it is what it is. But yeah, it's had a great year. Who would have thought Algorand would have got this popular, but clearly it is. Now, that's another thing about staking cryptocurrencies, guys. You want to get involved with the projects that aren't going to be like a meme token like a Shiba Inu or a Dogecoin where you don't really know what's going to happen. You want to get involved with something that has, a good use case and, is going to be around in, the next 1 to 5 years. And I think Algorand definitely has that. So should you, stake Algorand on Binance US? 8 to 10% annual interest rewards. That's really good, guys. That's extremely high. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to keep it up there, but, it's definitely a good opportunity to, get into it on Binance US. Other than that, VeChain is a good coin to get. The rewards aren't as high, but I think that's another good coin as well. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions specifically about using Binance US, feel free to message me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next crypto video.